This is our Platinum Trophy playthrough. This is the beginning of Chapter 4 as you saw it. A friend in need. So I'm going to work on getting you a couple thieving challenges done. Ghost and lifting all the loot like usual. So in the beginning here, we're just traveling all the way around. And what you want to do when you come around this corner here is cut over to the balcony. There's a couple pieces of loot, one on the table right there, and then one in the plant right here. There you go. And we're going to go back over. Remember to follow and friend us on Twitch. We appreciate it. Subscribe on YouTube, like our videos. And then you jump down, back over here. So part of the
keep is built as strong as they say.
The challenge of what we're going to be doing is working on some of our pickpocketing some more. Switch to the rope arrow. You want to shoot it right in here so that we can get collectible and a secret area. There's no guard, so you can zip down. And there's the chime for the secret area. Grab your loot, grab your collectible.
Now, what do we have here?
You can bypass these if you want. There's 3 arrows in here. And a 4-tumbler lock. But if you haven't been to the merchant in a while, you might be a little light, so grab it and jump up. And then jump across. And what we want to do is make a save right here because we have one of the secret areas found, so we want to lock that in. And then we want to climb up. And then squeeze through the crates. It's an automatic for you till it loads the next area, which is going to be the outside of the architect's house here in the mansion area.
No one ever called his work subtle. Seems I'm not the only one making a house call tonight.
Oops.
All right, boys. Remember, Eastwick built this place.
Swoop across. Switch to the blunt arrows. There it is. Pop that. This is kind of like we did before. In our custom hard mode run, but you want to climb up here. And then instead of going up there, we're going to drop off here. We need to get into the garden area. So at this point, we're waiting for the guard to come back over here before we proceed.
What I'd give for coffee.
We're going to pickpocket him, and then we're going to, there he is. And then we're going to jump into the greenhouse on the other side. Over we go. Pickpocket him, and then when he walks the other way, we'll walk with him. You don't want to go in that door because we're doing, we want to make sure we get all the secret areas. So we're going to wait for him to turn and go left, and then we will go to the right here. So we want to keep an eye on him. There he goes. Now it's safe. And then you want to jump across while he's at the other end, and you want to fall into here. We're just going to grab this food. You don't need it for anything. Turn the dial. And then push the stone right here, and that's going to get us into our first secret area. There's the chime. And down this ladder you want to go. Disable the traps. And then we can head
A man with much to
on
hide.
through here.
If the situation was different, I'd take the time to enjoy this.
And then we want to look here. Waiting for the chef. I don't see him at the moment. There he is. Now we're going to wait for him to go back up the stairs before we go through. So you just want to keep an eye on him. There he goes. Around the other side. You want to give him a moment. Give yourself a 5 count, 10 count, something like that before you go. Then push the button. And he should be past you and up the stairs now. There he goes. Grab the loot. This will allow us to use the elevator, which we're going to use later on. So you want to clip that. And then we want to head up here. Grab this. And then hide. That'll give us a save as well as a safe place to hang out while we're waiting on the cook to go back downstairs. So the first time he comes over and then he faces to the left and he's going to walk back to the table. There he goes. And then he will walk downstairs. There he goes. So out we can go now.
Is Lady Eastwick still in her chambers?
I'm going to grab these 2 spoons.
You're
Be
a
quick
very
about your
charming
business.
you are. Course she's scowling. Her man's wanted for
Grab the
treason.
teapot and clothes.
I say let the Graven blow up the keep. The jails are full of their own friggin' men.
And how many more will join if the keep comes
Quick
down?
about your business.
Our authority.
1 more to go.
This crossbow's all the authority I need for new spade like them.
Grab that one. Close the doors.
What's taking so long with getting Eastwick out of his study?
Down, and we're going to
We
wait
have to do it
for
all nice.
a guard to walk
Captain's
by us right
orders.
here. The chef will be coming back.
It's
We
cold
should have enough time for the guard to come back by us before we have to worry about the chef. Come on, Mr. Guard, where are you?
Weather's
There he
turning.
is. There's the chef. And there goes the guard.
I need to sleep.
Grab the candle. Follow the guard. We need to open that chest, but we're just going to follow the guard around right here.
End up a rat show if I'm not careful.
To make sure we have enough time. Because there's barely enough time to get this chest open and get the loot picked before he makes his full circuit.
Hungry as a...
Swear I saw something.
There was one above. Messed us up.
Look everywhere. You won't escape. I'll find you. You sure about that?
So while they're looking for us, we'll just pop in here. By the time the chef makes his next set of circuit, we should be okay. We just have to spend a little extra time right here. Now we actually have to wait on the chef. So as the music dies down, you know you should be safe from the guards. But we gotta wait for the chef to come through. If we pop out, he might see us right here. You briefly saw the eyeball with the 3 white dots above it. There's the other one. That's the guards. There he goes on his circuit, which means the chef should be pretty close to us again. But there he is. So we just have to take patience, or be patient. Wait for him, the chef, to go about his business. Now, if you want to play this more in a Predator style, you can knock him out, you can knock the guards out, etc. There goes the chef. Now you're safe to go by. Now you got some time. We have to wait for the guard to go around again.
It's not the gloom.
And we have to be careful of the guy above.
This gloom is everywhere.
There he goes.
Tough times.
And then just hurdle right. Ah, shit. A fucking bird. Let me take a quick look here before we do anything else. Yeah, so that didn't work. So let's load the last save. Trying to hurdle over the chest alerts the bird. But we don't have a lot of time with the guard making his circles, so that's kind of a pain in the butt to do. So we're waiting on the chef. There he goes again. He's going to face left, and he'll go back to the table. And then he'll go downstairs. So this wasn't exactly the cleanest run. My apologies.
What, that scowling hay bag from the territories?
But it is what it is. 1, 2.
Her man's wanted for treason.
I say let the Graven blow up the keep. The jails
3
are full
and
of their own
close.
friggin' men.
And how many more will join if the keep comes down? It stands for our authority.
3 and
This crossbow
close.
is all the authority I need for new spate like them. There. What's taking so long getting
Close.
Eastwick out of his study?
We have to do it all nice.
Drop down and jam into the corner again. Put a save right here. Okay, we know we have to worry about the guard upstairs. But first, it's just a matter of the guard right here. That's going to walk in front of us. We'll grab the candle first.
Hungry as a...
Like we did in the previous couple times we tried this. There he goes. So we know we're just really short on time.
My time will come. I know it.
So we made it this time, it looks like. to go in the study and close the door. And now we have a little breathing room. Because nobody is coming in here. All right, so now that we're in the study, there is an ink bottle and a document. Let me stand up in here. There's the ink bottle. Go around the corner here. Grab the document. And we have to trigger the safe. There's a button to show it. There it is, the button. That reveals the safe. Didn't realize there was a bird in here. Forgot, because normally I'm always just in crouch mode, silent mode. So now we have a blast arrow and a new collectible, the Marendrum medal. Now we can go ahead and close this. And we'll make a save right here, because now we need to go upstairs, and we need to try and go around to the right. So first thing we need to do is take a look out the door. Waiting for the guard to come around. We'll follow him around and then go up, rather than trying to pass back in front, because then we can't see if the guard is above, and you want to be careful. There he goes. Down. Open the door. Close the door.
I need to rest.
So there he goes, and you want to take a look and see if this other guard is out here. He's not, so we should be okay to go up. Ah, there he is. That was unfortunate. So again, peer through the keyhole. All right. And then around we go. We'll duck into this cubby right here, because we need to go to the right, by the way. That's the struggle here.
Rats everywhere.
So there he is. So let me do the player progression real quick for you guys. You should be at 2 and 14. And let's follow the guard now. The other guy just tucked in the corner, if I'm not mistaken, upstairs. Got to be careful about. Oh, here he is again.
Swear I saw something.
So he saw us even though I was moving away, so we got to load the save again. That guy's a problem.
How many stupid bastards have I ended with this thing alone?
So because my timing has been off,
Something
we're going to
feels
try this a
wrong.
little bit differently. I don't think we'll make it this way either, but
Worn out.
there goes the guard. And he's going to go to the right.
I think a tooth's coming loose.
There he goes. Let's just keep an eye on him. And here he comes. All right, so he's going to walk back and forth to the other two sides here.
So you're saying there's a hidden entrance in here somewhere?
I said I've often seen the master enter here, but found it empty.
So this
when
is
I
where we
checked
need to
on
go
You haven't ever nosed about.
last.
Hidden entrance. Just what I'm looking for.
And this should be
Cool out tonight.
the door from the balcony where we passed that other guard.
Theodore Eastwick, servant of the Lion, by order of the Baron himself, Elias Northcrest.
And you
You
can hear
are
this
to
guy
present
yelling
yourself to his
above
watch.
us.
No sense waiting out here with the gate crashers. Getting
Master
into the
Eastwick,
study needs a lighter
it'll go
touch.
easier on you if you come willingly. Master Eastwick, release this door!
So there he is. Let me do a save right here for you guys. There's a collectible up here, so
Is he playing at Rat Sally Jack in there or
if
what?
you're really good about this, you can do this without getting caught by him.
This is pointless. If we don't get a
And
shield,
this
we
is
smash
an
this
abundance
door
of
in. We'll be here all night.
emptiness collectible.
Fine piece.
Rats everywhere.
And unfortunately, we can't pickpocket him. So down we go. So if you're being aggressive, you could take him out if you wanted to.
Worn out.
Not that I advise you to do it that way, but you certainly can.
Rourke's teeth.
Okay, so now we need to head over to the bedrooms, which are on this side. We'll have to pay attention to where our friend the guard is. Not on this side. So here we are in the bathroom. Hairbrush, and there should be a perfume bottle. There it is. That's all that's going to be in here. And then this is the Master bedroom.
Not feeling all that well.
So you can see there's a couple of people in here that we're going to have to be careful with. Because there's a safe in here that has a necklace and a jeweled egg. And then there's a candlestick we also need to get.
It's getting late.
So you can see there's a bird over there where the safe is.
Gods to grave holes.
Gotta wait for her to turn her back to us. Pickpocket 1, pickpocket 2, and then just step back from her. So again, be careful. That's all we're doing here is taking our time with her. Because she's looking to the right, we need to grab that candlestick. We need to wait till she turns back to the left. And then we gotta pick the lock on the safe and snatch the couple pieces of loot from that.
I'm starving.
I think she's in the right position now. There we go. Candlestick is gotten. Now there's a bird here, so we can't afford to miss when we're picking this lock. And it's a 5 tumbler, as you can see. So just take your time with it. Be diligent and precise about what you're doing. There we go. Necklace. And an egg. Like a Fabergé egg or something. I don't know. 100 gold. It's a bunch, at least in this game. Okay, and now we need to leave via the bathroom. So we're kind of at the mercy. You'll never see if the guard is here or not opening the door. Hopefully, there he is on that side. And swoop across. So now we have to deal with the library. Which is going to be a little bit tricky. Here he comes. So if you remember from the custom hard playthrough, generally what you want to do is take the higher ground over here. But because we're doing a loop playthrough, you can see there's one over there. That's the teapot. There's a candlestick on the mantle and the Baron's bust. So you can see all this stuff right here. And this guy can be pickpocketed as well. Grab one.
Go on then, have a look.
Let me check. See if the bird fucked us up. Yep. Bird fucked us up. So let me load the last save, which is probably at the bottom of the stairs. Birds are a pain in the ass in this game. It's really difficult to get the timing right around them, but it's what you have to do. Part of what makes it tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. So, wish this was a little bit cleaner, like I mentioned before, for you guys. So we're going to snag this collectible behind this guy right here.
I'll take this.
And then we're going to go down the stairs.
I need a drink. Hungry as a...
Then into the bathroom. See where the guard is. Not over here yet. This door you want to close. Grab the 2 loots we grabbed before. Open this door. I don't know, it's called pickpocketing, but her earrings.
I'm not feeling that well.
Then we're going to wait for her to turn left so we can grab the candlestick.
I'm starving.
And then go deal with the safe and the 5-tumbler lock. Don't miss. I know I said that before, but that's the way it is with the birds. There you go. One, two on the loots. Then head back out of the room. Remember, there's a bird, so don't swoop, please. Oops. Close the bathroom door. And swoop across. Let's see where the guard is. It's on the other side. Okay. We'll make a save before we go in this time. Because the library is a little bit of trouble. Just have it work on the ghost playthrough.
I should get more sleep.
So he's over there and she's got her back to us. So let's see if we can get this teapot without getting seen. There we go. So go ahead and get a save now that you got that one done. We're going to have to do the same for the Baron's bust and for the candlestick. See, there's the dreaded bird. If you want, you can drop him with a choke arrow. Then you can do a little bit more swooping.
End up a rat show if I'm not careful.
And we could try and pickpocket this guy. There she turns.
I'm starving.
She saw us. So load the last save.
What's next? I should get more sleep.
Nope, we weren't fast enough. She's going to turn. And that's how we got caught last time. So we'll wait for her to turn back and for him to be at the other side over there. There we go. And then we'll have to do that one more time for the candlestick.
I'm not feeling all that
So it's just a matter of timing these two yahoos. Then we'll climb up and we'll get out the other direction that we need to.
My neck aches.
So we'll save. I'm going to try and do a pickpocket. Hopefully she doesn't turn around. And she turned.
Tired these days.
So once you grab all this stuff, let me show you real quick. You should be at 23 and 3. Player progression. So we're at 23 and 3. So now what we could do is just finish out here and not worry about this guy or the girl by going over the top like we would normally do. I'm going to try and get one more pickpocket off this guy because I think I have the timing down now.
Wish there was a sloop stall nearby.
So she's taking a little bit of a look. She's going to make a big turn and then we should be able to snag it from him.
The blasts probably seem worse from out here.
There we go. Climb up 1, climb up 2, and travel along here. And let's go ahead and save at this point. Okay.
Maybe I'll sleep tonight.
And we need to wait till he heads off the other direction. There he goes. She's looking our way. Need to wait till her back is to us. So it's not this trip. So it'll be the next time because it's every other time.
What happened to the sloop sellers?
Okay, we need our eye on her.
Gods to grave holes.
the eye lighting up. Not sure we would have been fast enough. There she goes the other way. It was slow. So we duck out of the way. This guy's going to turn around and go back. There goes her eyeball again, and his.
Rock's teeth.
Should be enough to get us through. Close enough. And there we go. So now that you're safely through, go ahead and make a save. And up we go. On our way to the Baron's private study. So we're snagging you all the loot. Looks like it's going to be successful this time to be able to do that.
What's Eastwood been doing over here? Admiring the view of this collapsing monument.
Because there's not too much that's tough later on here.
His thoughts. Those plans.
Come on, door. There it goes, finally. Okay, button to enter the private study. Now we're safe in here until we solve the puzzle. Nothing can happen.
That explains his lack of cooperation. First Cornelius, now Eastwick. Being one of the Baron's associates appears to be bad for your health. One way or another, he was going to swing.
Theodore Eastwick, servant of the Lion.
Did you hear that?
By
We know
order of
you're
the
in there,
Baron
Eastwick.
himself,
You wait here.
Elias Northcrest.
I think the shieldsman's
You
coming.
are
Okay,
to
grab the pen
present
that fell
yourself
off
to
his body.
watch.
All right, that's your first thing. That's where we came in.
Master Eastwick, it'll go easier
There
on
it
you
is.
if you come willingly.
And then head across here. Up we go. And we need a telescope. Then we can try and solve the Baron's puzzle. There it is.
Master Eastwick, release this door!
So now that you've done that, let's we're gonna check our player progress here in a minute. Wow, there it is. Went a long way
Is he
around to
playing a
find it.
Rat Sally Jack in there or what?
There it is. Okay, and then that opens up the tower. So we're fine until the tower is solved, and then we will be kicked out onto
You were the biggest admirer of your own work.
a few things. So solve the puzzle, it says, but let's check the progression, because you want to be at 25 and 3. 25 and 3. So we're in good shape here. And we need to solve the puzzle.
This is pointless. If we don't get a shieldsman to smash this door in, we'll be here all night.
And if this is your first time playing, what you're trying to do is match the tower right there and the way it looks with this tower right here in the center. So we're going to walk around here. And we'll take a look.
The keep. That's my interest in this expensive toy set. Guess I'll have to play along. Arrange the model to match the building. Before the building comes down.
Okay, so the bottom level. Needs to have the 3 lights, as you can see, the 3 windows. On this one, there's center windows and end windows. So again, it's 3. On this one, it's like 8 or 9 windows. There's a bunch. Same on this one. It's the other side there. There you go. And the very top. So it has what we're looking for. So I need to steal the plans. This right here.
It'll go easier on you if you come willingly.
Now the guards are going to break in. Finally. So make sure you have sprint pressed already along with the forward trigger, because we're going to have to deal with the dogs right there. They'll catch you if you're not already in sprint mode. So everything you do, you just want to be going forward, holding this. You're going to jump across. You need to go up the stairs. Jump across, jump across, and then you'll be safe. And we'll be back in
Let's see. This opening at
Dayport.
the base, some sort of steam vent or exhaust shaft. It would be suicide to break in through there. That should buy me back the element of surprise. And what's this? The Baron's great safe. Rumored to be the size of a house and filled with gold. Rumored, that is.
Okay. There's a merchant over here.
Have a look.
So if you want to buy stuff, you can. You can see we're pretty well loaded. Blast arrows. In Chapter 7, if you want to fight the boss instead of sneaking around him, it takes 3 blast arrows to take him down. We don't have any sawtooth arrows. Poppies and then food. And if you want to sell to him, you can do that too. We'll sell. see, I think we are... He doesn't have any rope arrows for us. But if you want, let's go back here. Let me, so I can show you in 7. We'll buy 3 blast arrows. So we have a total of 3.
Pleasure.
All right, and then we need to go up the rope here. There it is. All right, there you are. All right, so we're pretty well safe now, if you want to say. Okay, so we're going to be coming out on the waterfront area. Then we're going to have to go through boiler maze and stuff like that. So we're going to want to make a save when we get a minute. All right, so quickly, while things are collapsing, there's 4 coin purses here. So there's one by this guy right here. Guy slipped against the wagon wheel. Let's take a look at the map real quick. Then over here by this gate, there's one. There you go. So that's number 2. So that's 27. And then we need to look for there should be 2 guards over here we're looking for. Here, and where's the other one by the bench? This guy over here. And that's all 4. So while it's making all that noise, you still have time. Nothing's going to happen to you. 29 and 3. All right, so in this area we need to make a save because we're coming to a tricky section where some of the walkways can collapse and then you'll lose loot that you could otherwise have, and at this point we've got almost all the loot, so I'm not sure you want to miss any. So there's going to be flames coming. There they are. And then you can go ahead and try and get through as quickly as you can. So So now this is the tricky area here. We're in the so generally this catwalk always falls down on you. So let's make a new save right here just in case it does collapse. Alright. You can see we're in a little bit of trouble here. Here, I'll turn the focus on for you. And you want to be careful and get close to the wall here. You can see it. Ah, there it goes.
This was my idea. It was too risky.
So we need to load the last save. Alright, so drop down. And drop down again. Jump across. Make sure you're down low. And every single time it falls down on us here. That's
This was my
not good.
idea.
We need the gear up there. Let me check. I've always tried not to collapse that and have that be our way out. I mean, have our way to pick up the gear. So if I remember right, you cannot get there from here. Right. So let's go ahead and load the last save. So this one's a little bit tricky. That's why I said at the beginning of this level, it's a pain in the ass to do. You know, generally, if you stick to the left, you're in pretty good shape for that. So this is the tricky section. Also, there's a secret area over here, so we have to be careful. Across, crouch. We're gonna try and swoop across here. Generally, when we get to shit. That was pretty fast. So down we go. Down we go. Make sure you're crouching. As soon as you jump, crouch again, and then move quickly across to make it to the other side. There you go. And when you do make the save, immediately, and there's the chime for getting to the secret area. Grab the gear, and there you go. And we're going to save again just to be sure. Because there is a lot of noise here. So you should be able to drop down here without catching the flames right here. Wait for it to swoop across. Wait for the next one. You want to make sure you're timing them. Swoop across. Swoop across. So we didn't make it 100%. We got tagged a little bit. And then up we go. And then you got to watch out for this big bad thing. Is going to smack us around if you're not careful. Go ahead and make a save. So we move across, we made it. Now we're at the engine level.
Still.
Just wanted to open the door. There we go. Not bad. Step to the left and you should be able to get in. So at this point we're taking damage. You want to pump your health back up. So we got the 3 that are here. Let me pause it. So while we're taking damage, I'm talking to you while we're taking damage. That's crazy. So so we opened the chest that had the loot in there. So we should be at 33. And then there's a couple more to go. At this rate. you need to be fast here, you can go back the other way if you want. So you can see where so you want to grab the magnifying glass. There's the food. Let me pause real quick here for you guys real quick. So we have one more to find. So we got the magnifying glass. Now when we go out and around the corner, there's going to be a gear we need to find and a flask. So now we should be out of all the damage. Let me back it up here and load our last save. Hopefully it's not right here. So let's load. Last manual save. There's nothing in these drawers. For that, you can turn off the fire. There's the gear and the flask from before. Doing this, make sure you pop up there. Snap the trap or the lock for the door. 1, 2, and 3. Pop some food for full health. Then we have to pick the lock, otherwise you have to go around and deal with the fire. See, we're taking health damage, so be quick about it. There you go. Magnifying glass. Some health in case you need it. And then let's do this real quick here. Grab this one. Player progression. We should be at 36 now and 3. There you are, 36 and 3. Turn that and go down, and then you should be safe. You drop down, it'll make a checkpoint save right there. Not that we really need to from here on out, but we can go ahead here and pop the food and pop the focus. And then go ahead and pick the lock here. Yeah, I've been using the focus to help you guys out, showing where some of the loot is that you might have trouble seeing. And now we're in the boiler room. There's 2 of the collectibles here. Some food. All the noise going off. Soldier's memory, that's 1 of the 2. Full of throwables. There's the plaque. This is the other collectible. The keep. And then you grab this flask right here. Should be 37 and 5. Let's check. 37 and 5. So the last collectible is when we are dealing with the safe. There's a shale snake bracelet. That'll be the last one. Also on the prison cell will be our last 2 pieces of loot as well. So you can see this is where we need to go now. To open the door, this is the prison level. Or we're coming to the prison level. Going to the prison level. Going to the prison level. I'm not sure how you want to say it. We could always take this elevator if you've missed something, but if you're following along, you haven't missed anything. Now we're on the prison level. And we need to free Basso. On this desk, you have document number 1, prisoner list. And I'm having trouble hitting the drawer. Grabbed the wrong one there too. Anyways, the desk bell is here. This guard is your other document right there. The graven letter. So just check just to be sure. 38 and 5. There you are. And now you can pop this lever, free Basso, and we're going after the big safe. Now you get the cutscene with Basso.
Thanks, Garrett. It's a little crazy in here. I even wished I had Genevieve with me.
Yeah, so
Something fascinating. I always thought if anyone was gonna kill her, it'd be me.
we're almost done with this level. Only an hour 17 into it so far.
Wait. You're not thinking about those tall tales about the legendary Great Safe, are you? Look, Garrett. No one is paying you to risk your neck for this. It's not about the payment.
And there we go. Without Basso, he's gonna escape, and we are going after the big safe. The great safe. So there'll be some talking here, and we'll see all kinds of troopies. Here we go. So we go up the tower. Up and away in my beautiful balloon. Or not, something like that. Anyways, long elevator ride. Missed right there, there's a bunch of peeps. You want to take a look? See, there they are. Don't want to get picked off. There's a bunch of mannequinis. Alright. Here we are. And out we go. And from the elevator there, you can go either direction. Doesn't really much matter. Can't go down that way. You don't want to go down there. You want to go through here. And that's the big room. So you can drop in. We're safe for a moment until we start working on the big safe. So let's take a look.
This might be a really bad idea. Great safe. Doesn't smell it. I'm gonna need bigger lockpicks.
Okay, we want to go up. We're working on getting the last piece of loot. It's over here underneath this column. You see it flashing at us. And you get the secret area notice. All right, now we need to deal with the safe. So for this, we have to push the button, then run around the other side real quick. Didn't mean to squat down right there, and hit this button.
To reset the lock, I have to press both buttons before the timer runs out. To reset the lock, I have to press both buttons before the timer runs out.
Oh, okay, I wasn't fast enough. Push that one, and then push that one. Now it should be good.
Eastwick must have the original code in his notes.
So this is the combination. And the way it works, if this is the first time you've seen this and you weren't following along, it's all the first digits and then all the second digits. So it's 319 and 018. That's the combination. So this side is 319. And then this side is 018. But we are busted.
Didn't you know, Garrett? Greed is a sin. And you must be punished for your sins. But I understand greed, my friend. Where it comes from. You made it so easy. All I had to do was get you in the building.
Now we're going to have to deal with a bunch of guards.
I know you better than you know yourself.
But there is, remember the combination 018 for the last one we have to do. There is one more collectible left on this level.
You'll swing from a noose in the morning,
see how we can get it
master thief.
Before we open up the safe and finish off this level.
Guards! Seize that overgrown rat!
All right. So now we have to spend the rest of the time dodging these guards.
Maybe Basso was right.
There it is. That's our last collectible. So now if you're into the pickpocketing kind of thing, a bunch of these guards can be pickpocketed. I'm going to make a save right here. Make sure that we get credit. Wait for this guy to come up, then you'll go to the right. That's the direction we want to go anyways. Then you'll come back and you'll go left. So we're not going to try and do that. I'm just going to get you through this level right here. So what you see flashing at us is some food. So we're waiting on this guard right over there. See him right there. Swing past him. Get over here so that you can enter the combo. Remember, it's 018. The safe's going to open. And you can steal the fragment. So walk forward and pick the poppy. Walk forward, pick the poppy. Walk forward, pick the poppy.
You filthy children will do as I say, or you'll feel the sting of my whip. Come here, boy.
There's pain here. Screaming, the sick and the dying.
Follow
I
Aaron around
can't
some
block it
more.
out anymore. It hurts, Garrett. But underneath all the noise lie the whispers. Follow me, Garrett, and I'll tell you a secret. You grow up strong when you grow up alone. There's no one to help you up.
No one to hold you back.
There she is.
Is that why you let me go, Garrett? Because I was the only family you had? We never did see eye to eye. Big brother always knows best.
I tried to help, but you wouldn't listen.
You know, I was just thinking the same thing about you.
There she goes again. You can barely see her right there.
I'm going to make them stop. I want to sleep like you did. Northcrest. He's here. You want to know what happened? Where you've been? Come to the asylum. Moira harbors truths others would sooner forget. You're here to save me? Then
get to the door.
Look behind you.
Grab the fragment.
That didn't quite go according to plan. At least I'm alive. I need to get back to the clock tower to clear my head.
All right. Chapter 4 completed. So we only completed one challenge, which was get all the loot, because we needed to pick 3 more pockets than we did. But that's okay. We don't need any more. So remember to friend and follow us, like our videos, subscribe on YouTube. There's enough other thieving challenges for us to finish up what we need to get all 25. So don't worry about it. We're safe at this point. Thank you for following along. Guys, be safe out there in 2021.